No, no, thank you. No, thank you.
19th century in Hanoi. Yeah. So yeah, because when you see all this old water, you can see all the house are rebuilt, and so you can see this kind of house in every corner of Hanoi. So this is one of the the few that are remained to use as an tourism attraction in Hanoi.
So it's kept like we would call a heritage house
Yes.
to show how things used to be.
Yes.
Yes.
And initially, this house was belonged to a Vietnamese family, and because in the past, especially in this old water, the more the front house, the wider the front house was, the more money you have to pay for the tax. As a tax.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can see this house has
They're always narrow.
a big front house. Yeah.
And they go up like
Yes,
this. Yes.
yes, in a shape, in a T shape. Yeah. So this house has a big house. Yeah. So this is for the rich family because they use this area to use as a grocery store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they are.
So
a
they have their business.
Yes.
They live behind or up above.
Yes.
Yes.
But after 1945, there was a Chinese family bought this house, and they turned it into a herb, Chinese herb store.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So, but after they came back to China, and from that, there were five families live in this house. But after a renovation in 1999, the Vietnamese government decided to get this house to turn into the tourism attraction. So the family had to leave to another place.
Yeah. So they forced them out, did they? Yes.
Yeah. And I think because we didn't have the electricity, so we had to depend on the nature very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get the light,
Good idea.
the wind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yes.
Why do you have that step?
Yeah, because maybe we have a tropical climate. Yeah, so maybe there won't have some animals like snake,
Oh.
mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we often build the stair higher than normal. Yeah, so that
Oh, okay.
the snake can't get inside.
Good idea.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay. And this is the kitchen. Yeah, because as I said, this is the rich family. Yeah, so they have their own table. Because in the 19th century and also the 20th century, we were, between the war between the French and also American. Yeah, so all the Vietnamese people had to live under the poor standard of living. Yeah, so they didn't have the table. Yeah, so they often sit on the floor and have the meal. Yeah, so they
Yeah.
have a big.
Those are
table.
bad days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rich family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they will also collect a lot of clay pot and some collection. Yeah.
I love the rafters,
Yeah.
the beams.
Yes.
Yes.
Very nice.
Is that electrical system? Is that still operational, or is that just the way it used to be?
Yeah, the electricity.
But this one here, is it still operational? Like, is that just to show us, or does it still have electricity in it?
Yes.
Still has.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Don't touch.
Yeah, because I remember that we have electricity in 1974. Yeah.
No, really. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it is maybe 45 years old.
Big changes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the kitchen.
So kitchens were always open because of cooking.
Yes.
So smoke and they would leave.
Yeah. We have a type or a shimmer. I don't know about that because the smoke can,
Like
you know.
a chimney?
Yeah.
Oh, the chimney, yes,
Chim-
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but because, you know, in the past we also didn't have gas, so we just used the wood to cook the meal. Yeah, so it is very dangerous.
Because of New Year coming, is that why everyone has orange trees right now?
Orange tree?
Like,
Trees with oranges on
yeah.
them. We see lots everywhere coming yesterday.
This is maybe we didn't call the orange tree. We call it pumpkin tree.
Oh,
pumpkin, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Pumpkin.
pumpkin tree.
no?
Right?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Pumpatch.
Oh,
Oh, pumpkin tree. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But is that a fruit that's on it? Can
Yes.
you eat that fruit?
Maybe not many people eat.
because it's very spicy.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
more for decoration, make look
Yes.
nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just like when you buy a pumpkin tree and you put it in the living room, and the more fruits, you know, the tree has, the more nuttiness and the more peace
Okay.
that the family will have, and especially the money.
So that's why you see all,
Yeah,
and they're covered in.
Yeah,
We saw so
they-
many yesterday. Is that like that all year round, or is it just now because it's
No,
just New Year's?
just the New Year.
For New Year. Yeah,
The
okay.
New Year.
Yeah.
This is kind of, you know, the thing that we often use to expect the New Year. We will have a lot of nakis and
Okay.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you must know about Christmas trees then.
Yes,
yes.
like the
Kind
light
of the
tree.
same?
Yeah,
Little bit,
yeah.
Yeah.
Decoration.
Yes.
Yeah.
For decoration, very card and light, colorful light.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Oh, this is nice.
Yes. And because you know, maybe not all the Vietnamese people practice the Buddhism, but I think personally, a lot of, you know, maybe all the Vietnamese people are influenced by the Buddhism, and even if you are non-religious, but in the house, we still dedicate our ancestor and, you know, a little bit practice the Buddhism, you know, like no, actually,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, so this is also the kind of we dedicate, remember our ancestor. Yeah, and this is the altar, and maybe many house they often put the altar in the room in the front of the house, like this house, and also in my family also like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also we often put the pomelo, and also the kind of, I often call this fruit is banana.
What?
Yeah. Oh.
This is we call it Buddha hand.
Yeah.
Buddha hand.
Yeah.
Because you see
You see
Like
a lot of
fingers.
this.
yeah.
Yeah. You know,
It's like
1,000
finger.
fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, a legend relating to Buddhism. Yeah.
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 But I think that all the maybe also the same in the in also in a lot of country, because we often put the odd number on the altar.
Oh, odd number.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know? Because
Yes.
I
Like
think
3 or 5.
yes,
Yeah.
maybe in a country or when you visit you know, a dead person, and you put the flower
Yeah.
on their tomb.
Yes.
So do you put the odd number, or you
No,
know,
we-
you can't, you don't come out?
Just
Yeah, just a bunch
some.
of,
Yeah.
a bunch of flowers.
could be 6, could be 10, could be
yeah.
there's no set number.
Yeah, because we only can put the odd number on the
Okay.
altar.
Yeah.
Because I also read some, you know, article on the internet, and they said the odd number represent for the dead people,
Okay.
and the even number represent for the people who are living in this earth.
Okay.
Yes. So when we put the odd number, we burn the incense. That is the, you know, the way that we are recalling the
I see.
ancestor and, you know, the God
Sure.
inside of our house, and, you know.
So it doesn't have to be 5 though. It could be 7. It could be
Yes,
3.
it can be 1, 3,
Right, okay.
5, or 7. Yeah, just, you know,
Odd.
number.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the same.
Yeah.
And we also put the crane on above the toro. Yeah, maybe when you visit some pagoda, and temple in Vietnam. Yeah, you often see that kind of animals because according to the Vietnamese people, they are close friends. Yeah,
Best friend.
yeah, best friends because when the weather is dry and the crane can hop the turtle into the river that has a lot of water.
Oh, okay.
But when there's flood, the crane can stop onto the turtle's back, and the turtles can hop the crane, onto the land.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is the way that all the Vietnamese people want the next generation,
You always
to
help the last one or the
yeah,
next one.
to help each other,
Yeah.
Vietnamese people.
The
Yeah.
good support for each other.
Yeah. And also in the past, a lot of old people in Vietnam know the Chinese language. Although we speak Vietnamese, but we write in Chinese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
confusing.
Yes, they're confusing. I don't know why they could do that.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes I can understand the Chinese speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's also the same. Maybe
Yeah.
a little bit the same in Vietnam. Vietnamese.
Yes.
Yeah.
So great thing. Yeah.
Yes. This is the small garden.
So must be a door lock, is it? When you close the doors,
Yeah.
this locks the door. So,
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Ingenious. Very simple.
Very
Yeah.
simple.
Yes.
Yeah. This is very peaceful. Yeah. Very peaceful, in this crowded area in Hanoi.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe sometimes I can see the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's also the small box. You can see it's big. This is to burn the fake money for our ancestor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I've seen that when I was in Singapore years ago,
Oh,
and
yes.
they do the same thing. They
Yes.
burn money or even paper cars
Yeah.
Yes.
or
Yeah.
things.
Yes,
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
Maybe and also in Vietnam, they also
Car.
produce cars,
Smartphone.
smartphone,
Yeah.
and everything. And
Smartphones too. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
and
Very
they think that when they burn, the ancestor and so the god can use it. And
No, of course not.
I don't think
But
so.
it's still a thinking about
Yes.
their
People
ancestors.
This is the
Use
the
it when
thinking.
in their
Yeah.
afterlife.
Yeah.
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 But in the new year, from January, February, and March in Vietnam, tons of people go to the pagoda and temples. And I think this is, the holiday in Vietnam. So a lot of Vietnamese people, visit the pagoda and pray money,
Mhm.
luckiness, and peace. And they burn a lot of fake money and so I remember several years ago, the government decided to ban that action because it can pollute the air, a lot of smoke, and because I also from a province which is the smallest province in Vietnam, but it has a lot of pagoda and temple. So there's also a documentary relating to the pagoda in our province, and they can see that all the pagoda was covered with the smoke. Yeah, so the government decided to ban that
right.
action.
So it's really cool.
This is very interesting. I enjoyed this.